This is one I've been waiting for quite a while. This is Going Medieval. What are we gonna be doing today? We're gonna be building a castle. We're gonna be building a kingdom. We're gonna have to probably survive some sieges, some raids, and we're gonna have to find a way to survive. Well, this is kind of cool. They've got a little roadmap, so planned future updates. Lots of stuff planned, so this is one of those games that we can look forward to for quite a while, some new content. Now already they've got a number of different difficulties and different ways to play. We're gonna go standard, and you know what? For this first try, we're gonna go a little bit easy. Although, recommended for new players. Hey, that's me. So we can create our own scenario if we want, or we can choose from these. Now, a new life sounds good because we'll have more than one starting person. So basically there's multiple ways to have your, increase your difficulty. This is pretty sweet. So we can choose hillside, the mountain, that's interesting, or the valley. Now, if you wanted to build a super fortress, you'd probably want to go for the mountain or hillside, but you'd probably have less resources. Now we could obviously roll this again. Oh, a valley with a hill with some mountains right behind it. Are you thinking Helm's Deep? And we'll call it Baron Town. And thus our kingdom begins. Now here are the three people we're gonna be starting with. Now, oh my God, there are so many different traits to them. This one's a very good carpenter and a very good marksman. This one, why do you have 2 stars? You're very passionate about construction, but you're terrible at it. That's interesting, but you're very good with medicine. And this one has mining. All right, so we've got a dwarf here. Excellent. Dwarf, miner, we'll call it. You know what? Gimli. So our group skills are pretty strong in mining, pretty good with marksmanship, decent with carpentry. And look, they have even different perks as well. This is very cool. This kind of reminds me, if you were to take Kingdoms and Castles, mix it with Rimworld, a little bit of Dwarf Fortress, a little bit of Colony Survival, and probably a number of other games. Did I already say Rimworld? Because you know what? And here we go. This is the summary. We're gonna show tutorial tips and we are going to jump into the game. So basically the plague came in and wiped out a lot of people. For Gimli, it conjured visions of bountiful harvests and dwarf women. But look at this, man. This is the type of buildings we're gonna be able to create in this game. There's just a very interesting multi-terraced way of building. Yeah, see the world layers. Check this out. You can go deep into the mines or as high up on the mountains as you want. So here are 3 survivors. This is our starting bit of resources. And you know what? I think what we want to do is, let's see. We've got a nice little bit of harvestable area right here that we've got some grass on. And the tall grass is ripening. That's interesting. So let's see, what if we click the region? Okay, here's our region. Colchester, there's various towns around us. Enemy settlements and forest bandits are pretty much all around us. And then there's some friendly settlements which we might be able to trade with in the future. So in terms of the buildings, well, we can build some walls, roofs, stairs, butchering table, campfire, a basic research table. We got some furniture, shrines, and then a board game table, pyres, fences, unmarked graves. Oh, okay. Interesting. And then we even have some palisade walls and some stick traps. So let's see, where do we want to put our default stockpile? We're gonna chop down all of these trees here. Oh, what's this over here? Clay, lots of wood. We gotta find where ooh, this is gonna be a mining area and they call this a mine. This is gonna be fun to build. We could build bridges. We could mine into the earth. So if this is where we're gonna start, let's go ahead and just chop down all of these trees. All right, so we got a stockpile, we got some trees to chop down, and everybody's getting to work. Let's see, who's the fastest at chopping down the trees? Looks like Wolviv. Actually, they're all pretty equally fast. It's too bad we can't get some beavers from Timberborn to do this for us. Well, this is interesting. Soil, grass. Oh my God, there's an animal. We got a little bunny rabbit over there. We can, what is this? Allow. Forbid and allow. Settlers will not interact with items that are marked as forbidden. Okay. In a stockpile, your settlers need somewhere to store resources. You need to designate a stockpile zone. Okay, we did that already, so that's good. Here's our stockpile zone right here. They chop down super quick. All right, Gimli, let's try to see if we can't find, oh, these look like mushrooms. And what are these? Red currant shrubs. Okay, these are mature mushrooms, so we can harvest those for some food, although we do start out with some starting meals here. These little lamba spread. Oh, look, more lamba spread. What are these? We got some mechanical components, fine linens, healing kits, lots of wood, so we have plenty of wood. And now we're starting to put the stockpile. Look, we're having a field day. That's cool. Now, how does one grow? Like, if I wanted to create a garden, right? I mean, that would be, ooh, lots of mushrooms. And would the mushrooms grow back? Limestone piles, iron nuggets. Geez, we are finding ample resources all over the place. So I think the first thing we want to do is set up like a little bit of a house, right? How about we'll create a nice, simple longhouse, kind of Viking style, with like 2 doors on either ends. And then we'll put beds and stuff in here. We'll keep it as wooden walls. We can have wooden windows. We can add wooden doors. You know what? We will want some windows, won't we? Now, the windows were kind of bothering me because they wouldn't be symmetrical, but now they are. So let's see, guys. Start building me a house. We've got cabbages. There's got to be a way to have a garden, a butchering table. Basic research table would probably be also one of the first things we want to get. Maybe we could have a little laboratory or a little bit of a guard tower. A lot of possibilities. Yeah, we've got a hay sleeping spot as our first bit. Yeah, so I think probably the first thing we're gonna want to get is a campfire. And then, oh, we have a bow and arrow over here. A wooden buckler and a sturdy longbow. So we'll put the campfire there, and then the basic research table. Do we want it outside? Construction skill is now level 3. So at some point, presumably, we're gonna be able to attract more people to our little budding community. It's not necessarily a kingdom just yet. We don't even have a castle, but we are gonna have our first little house. So how does one create a roof, right? Oh, that's sweet. Oh my, that'll be our thatched roof. And we'll have a door on either side. And look at that. It's beautiful. We've got not enough beds, so that is definitely something we want to work on. Hey, sleeping cots. Now, how do I get rid of the roof? Settlers are idle. Food reserves on stockpile are low. Yeah. What is this? Not enough allowed resources. Okay, we are in need of more. Oh, you know what it is? You can access anything you want here, guys. Get anything you need and you want so that we can construct more things. And then we're probably going to want to chop down these trees here. And we'll allow this. Yeah, some of this is reminiscent of kind of like Rimworld in a way. Look at this. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, let's have hiding the roof elements. So we have them, but we're going to hide them. So that way, if it does rain, our people presumably won't get as sick, maybe? Now it said we're eating the food. At some point, we'll want to create a better stockpile. One that's like enclosed inside of a house or inside of a structure. And we've got enough beds for all 3 of our people, or we will. So I guess at this point, let's speed it up. But I love how intuitive and easy it seems to be to build things, rather. I haven't played this game before, and I haven't run into any issues where it's like I missed some key detail. At least not yet. It's very possible. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so we've got cabbages, mushrooms, and sticks. What am I supposed to do with sticks? I'm not going to be able to eat them. All right, so now they can move everything here. You know what would be kind of cool is I saw that we're able to create a fence. So I could put a fence around my stockpile here. I'm not sure if it's necessary, but you know, it's sterile and I like the taste. If you catch that reference. Oh, we might need a torch inside. I mean, that sounds kind of bad. We don't want a pyre, a clay brazier. Yeah, we'll want a brazier in here. And in order to do that, we need clay, but luckily I saw some over here. I guess we'll just have all that if we need to. We probably will want some more. What is this and what does it need? Production. To start producing something, select a workstation and add a product. Okay. I can produce meals. Cool. Let's make 2 meals. Now this, what are we gonna wanna, we're gonna research chronicles, I guess, which allows us to write down things, but someone's gonna have to do it. Probably, is Gimli doing it? Oh, Gimli, look at you. Thank you, Gimli. So I think our resources are kind of unprotected. Oh, and we can create a wooden floor. Let's do that. We don't want them sleeping on dirt, although it's almost nighttime. Home-cooked meal. We've made our first home-cooked meals. A stew pile. 50 hit points. I'm very curious. Okay, we've got research. Here we go. Architecture. Unlock. We've unlocked architecture. And then we can get agriculture. This is the one I want. So we need 15 chronicles. Okay, I think we need more. Oh, not 100. All right. Now let's look what it looks like with the roof on there. Look at that. We're doing so good. You can even hide trees like the foliage. Got a little grid. Oh, this is really cool. A lot of interesting things. Why are you so sad, Wyvern? We've got everything you could need and want. I mean, we've got ale over here, right? Ooh, we got something new. A wooden beam. Have held up floors and ceilings of England for centuries. Okay, so if we wanted to make... Oh, this is intuitive. Check this out. So if I wanted to make a second floor on this building, I could. just by putting these beams in here. Is that something we want to do on this one, or should we make maybe like a tower here? Or would we rather have the tower out here? The first day, look to the east at the first light on the third day. What a lovely game. Scheduling. Oh, this is interesting. As we get more and more people, we'll probably want to become more and more efficient with what we're doing. But right now, we basically have their schedules open and they're just doing everything that we need. I mean, in the early days, you know, it's busy times. I need to figure out. I definitely want to. We have 11. We need 15 allocated. So we're going to want to get 4 more of these. I thought I heard something crash in the woods. Could it have been a bear? Oh, we got rabbits, but that's all I see. The sun is rising. All right, everybody back to work. Gimli is like, you know what, I'm gonna sleep in a little bit, which is interesting because they're all supposed to wake up now. So they have their morning food, except for Gimli, who's like, you know what, work needs to be done. So I think I actually want to copy this over here, and then I want to deconstruct this one. Oh yeah, agriculture is definitely the thing we need next because we are going to be able to produce any kind of food that we want. For work and meals, we will want, I guess, a bit of a dining hall, right? All right, the settlers are idle, they say. We can fix that by giving them something to do. And what we're going to do this time is we're going to have wooden beams. I don't know how often they need to be, you know, do I need one like in all of this? Or can I put them every little bit? Ah, the beams block it. Beam me up! All right, we'll have a ladder going up here. Or a bit of stairs, I guess. This is early stuff. We will eventually probably abandon this. Look at that. But this could work. We'll have a thatch roof over here and then a wooden roof right there. Limestone piles. We're gonna want some limestone. Iron nuggets. And we'll probably want a little bit bigger of a stockpile now. Look at that. Okay. Now, do I need to put a wall here for them to walk on? To get up there? And a wooden floor on it? We could put a door up there if need be, I guess. But I'm pleased with our initial castle here. Oh, check this out. Okay, so here's how we see inside this house. Who's our best researcher? Research. Priority highest for Gimli. We'll make it a 2. That way Gimli will go back to researching and hopefully not constructing right after completing this little bit. Right? Oh, I guess we're gonna need a chronicle pile? Where do we store our chronicles? Because that's our goal, is to get agriculture and get some plants so that we can survive. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, so if we put the roof on and we maximize this, look at that. That's our little castle. This is where we could build a little bit of a tower if we wanted. Now there was a different type of a zone here. Default, dumping, and warfare. Okay, well, we're probably gonna need a little dump, right? So where's the city dump gonna be? We'll put it over here. We're almost at agriculture. There we go. We can unlock it. And what becomes available? New, a cabbage field. And we can have cabbages, flax, carrots, beets, barley. Oh my God, there's so many things. I feel like at first we'll want to get things you can immediately eat. Like cabbages seems pretty good. A crop to sow all year round. Yeah. All right, where do we want our harvesting area to be? Like, do you want it near the grass or what? We'll just grow that for now. Oh, look at them tilling the soil. They had their food, they're tilling. What a beautiful little game. Now, what are the next? Clay brick making, stone, smelting, wooden weaponry is probably the one we're gonna want to get because it'll give us cudgels, spears, bowyer's table, bows, and a woodworking bench. Okay, so Gimli's just gonna keep researching. And I'd say that that's pretty good for our first day here in Going Medieval. We haven't seen any raids. We haven't gotten to start our mine, but if you guys do want to see more and you do want this to become a series, we'll pull the trigger on the like button and let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.